Well, thank you for joining me again. Just a very quick one. We're back in the office, just quickly grabbing a quick cup of coffee before we go out with lunch with clients. Funny thing that just happened, we met up with one of the other fellow non-executive directors, and we were having a conversation about business and about the way contracts were awarded. And it was something that he said that was profoundly, unfortunately, very correct, but very, very funny. And it's a little story I'm going to tell you now. 3 people go to a council to inquire about a job. The first one does a quote for the job at nearly £1,000. A little bit of the materials, a little bit for his team, and a little bit of profit. The second person quotes for the same job, £700. Again, a little bit of profit, a little bit for the team, a little bit for the job. The third person, which is the world unfortunately we live in now, says to the council officer, £2,000, £2,500. So the council officer said, well, you haven't even measured the job. You haven't even looked at the job. He said, I don't need to. I'm going to give you a bung of £1,000. I'm going to have £1,000 and we'll employ the cheapest one to do the job. It sounds funny, but unfortunately, as non-executive directors, we've got to make sure that the businesses that we direct and we help, their staff aren't doing that. And the problem that we've got now is people only looking out for themselves. They don't work as a team. They're thinking of their back pocket. Now, there's 2 reasons why they're thinking of their back pocket. A, they're selfish, it's their makeup, or B, they're internal terrorists. Now, I've spoken about that and I'm going to talk about that at length. The internal terrorists are damaging your business. Now, in this particular case, I know it's a little bit of a funny story. 3 people quote. The council goes for the one that's giving them a back pocket. Now, that could be financial. That could be a holiday. Now, talking with a fellow non-executive director, he said, actually, it's happened. And he said it happens more and more often. People want the money. They want to gain something out of a deal. They've got a position of power and they exploit it. Now, you need to have a look in your business as to whether you've got internal terrorists that are working against your business, whether they're pocketing a little bit of a deal. It's a funny story. Yeah, 3 people quote, 1 reasonable quote, 1 very reasonable quote, and then the other one totally exaggerated, but 2 people are making money and the same person gets the deal done. Now, there could be a reason why there's major businesses have been doing this in the past. Funny in a way, not in others. But think about the people that you employ that send out and do contracts and do jobs. Anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee and then we're back out for a bit of lunch. But we'll certainly do the next video on internal terrorists. And we'll do the follow-up from the mystery shops. So take care of yourself. See you after lunch. Take care.